Alrighty, what's good everyone? So here we have the stream for the Transcendent Dokkan campaign, of course our next big campaign in Dokkan, and probably the final big campaign of Dokkan 2025. As you can see right down here, the stream came out basically 9 to 10 hours ago, and in that time, I've done everything I can to avoid spoilers, avoid social media, just so that today I can give you guys a pure, straight up, unfiltered reaction to what we got from this stream. And today, I'll be honest, I am ready to go. I am tired of waiting. I hope Dokkan has come out with some crazy fire, some crazy heat, because this campaign has to be a banger in my opinion. So I am so excited. Hope you guys will enjoy the vid. If you do, show your support down below. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below your thoughts. Let me know, what do you guys think about the stream? What do you guys think about what they showed us in the stream? I haven't seen anything, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So let me go ahead and find the start of this whole kind of campaign right here, because honestly, I have no idea what to expect. I will say, I did get spoiled on one thing. Before we go into the vid, I got spoiled on one thing which is kind of important. But basically this morning, I went on my phone to listen to some music for my workout, and the first thing that showed up on my YouTube feed, I kid you not, the first thing was Toonrami's community post asking people what do they think about the new character. So I think I'm aware of who the new premier character is going to be, but still, you know, besides that, like, I don't know about anything else. So the rest of it is going to be very fun for me. But yeah, I haven't seen the new character in terms of the animations or the kit and everything. I just know who the new character is pretty much going to be, I think. So it is what it is. But yeah, let's just go ahead and go through this because I'm so excited for this. I will go ahead and skip through this because I think it's going to be easier for all of us if I do that. I think it's just like the better kind of approach. Let me just skip ahead here. I don't know. Are they doing sub? I mean, this is the global version, so we should get subtitles right here. There we go. Okay, so first topic, so we got new events, new characters. Obviously, again, I think I know who the new LR is going to be. New EZAs, no super EZAs, it doesn't seem like, so, or maybe there's a super EZA. I hope, in my last video where I did a prediction, even though it was last minute, I said I hope there's some super EZAs. I still hope that we get some super EZAs, because that's going to be great, and Dragonstone giveaways, we love to have that. So, yeah, I know, pretty straightforward. Let me just briefly skip ahead. Okay, so I think we're getting I thought we were getting content, but we're getting Dragonstone giveaways. You know what? I'm okay with that. We're getting Dragonstone giveaways. Let's take it. I'll happily take Dragonstones, because I will say, like, from the GDC campaign to this, there is not that much time to recover Dragonstones. Like, I feel like we needed another like 2 to 3 weeks, but it is what it is. I guess we'll just have to make do, because I only have like 50 Dragonstones, maybe 60 Dragonstones. I need more for a campaign like this. Hopefully we're gonna get a lot of stuff, because yeah, I want to pull on the new banners. I'm so excited to see what the new character is going to look like. I'm so excited to see what the banner is going to look like. It's going to be a blast. I'm so ready for this. Okay, let's keep going here, because they are kind of talking a bit more about this whole kind of giveaway. So that's fine. They'll talk about the second one. Okay, now let's look at the events here. So I have no idea what to expect here. All right, let's see here. Information on the events. Hopefully we got some heat. All right, so next up we got event info for what do we got here. I probably should have sped up the vid. Okay, oh, so the campaign is going to start on the 28th of August. So right now is the 26th. So basically in about 2 days. Okay, so good to know right there. End of August, early September. Super Saiyan God Goku. Wow, okay. 1 Dragonstone attained every day. Okay, that's the login bonus. That's cool, whatever. This kind of falls in line now with what I saw from Toonrami's community post. I saw the character seemed like it was like some sort of Dragon Ball Super Broly-esque focus. This is kind of making it clear now to me, yeah. Elder Kai's, yeah, okay, yeah, that's cool. You know, basic login bonus, whatever. What else we got here? Purunga campaign. Okay, yeah, so this is, I think this is what we typically get from the Tanabot celebration, if I remember correctly. This is supposed to be Tanabot 2.0. So, yeah, I mean, that's fine. 7 Dragon Balls, yeah, that's gonna be great. I'm curious to see what we're gonna be getting with the wishes, but I wouldn't be mad at some Dragonstones, maybe some wishes, or not wishes, but like special scrolls or stuff. I think that would be really great. But it'll be, you know, it'll be straightforward. You know, I'll probably make some vids on that, of course. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. All right. Yeah, we got Purunga. What else we got here? What else we got? Omatsu, stop cooking with Purunga. Let's go. All right. Oh, let me go back here because I do want to see what they talked about this. So they do kind of mention. This used to be, yeah, this used to be held during the Black Friday campaign or the thank you celebration. For JP, it should have been the thank you celebration. For Global, I think it was the Black Friday campaign. But yeah, this is revamped. So I think the structure is going to be the same. Maximum of 9 wishes could be granted during the event period last year during the Tanabot celebration, right? Ooh, we're getting 15. Wait, so actually we can get some, oh, so we can summon Purunga 5 times, not 3 times. Wow, that's interesting. So that means we can get like all sorts of stuff. Usually when it comes to the wishes, I skip like, you know, the hidden potential orbs and other stuff just so I could get like the specific items like Dragonstones or scrolls or whatever. Now, like, this means maybe I can get some more stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be very important, guys. Really, we gotta lock in on getting Purunga, man. This is gonna be crazy. If I'm not gonna lie, I said in my last vid, like, I don't want Namek to be the case, but the Purunga setup was kind of like a nice way. Ooh, a Pure Saiyan's red zone. No way. Okay, timeout. Why do we got Kaba there? We got Kaba, we got Raditz, we got Great Ape Vegeta, I think, we got Broly, and we got Kale and Caulifla. This is such a weird combination of Pure Saiyans. Obtain up to 50 Dragon Stones. Wow, and a new support memory. Okay. I wonder if the support memory is going to support Pure Saiyans, because that's a nasty support memory buff if that's the case, because Pure Saiyans, you know, pretty strong category overall, a category that doesn't really age out because there's always a new Goku or Vegeta. I'm excited to see what we got here. That's Cap. She is not a beginner. She definitely has someone else playing her game. If she can't do it, I know she's cooking. That's Cap. I know she's got this. All right, let's keep going here because yeah, they're talking about the campaign. That red zone stage is interesting. I wonder, so 50 Dragon Stones, I wonder if that's gonna be missions or something. Ooh, new stages for Seriously Serious and intensifying fights. Wow, I mean, it's kind of rare sometimes to see intensifying fights get some love, but I do love to see that, of course. Are we gonna get tickets from this, right? I don't think so. I doubt we're gonna be getting tickets, but that would be pretty dope. Yeah, aim to obtain Dragon Stones, new missions, straightforward stuff, you know. No way are they adding this. A new mission will be added to Festival of Battles to beat it with Super and a Super STR and Super Physical type character on the team. Why is this a mission? Why are they making us have to go back to this event? This is so weird. You can obtain 15 Dragon Stones, I assume like 5 for each of the type. Wow. This is, okay, listen, a lot of people do not like this event, but to be fair, a lot of players have been asking for long form content like that, so I felt like that event was fine. But still, the fact, no way were people excited for that. I don't know how people were reacting in stream, but I can't imagine a lot of people were happy about more Festival Battle content, because it's a great, you know, it's cool and all, but still. Okay, new characters, I think. Festival of Battles is crazy, getting a mission. I did not expect that. Alright, new character. Let's see. New character, because it's a Tanabata campaign, I assume it's going to have part 1, part 2, probably just one premier character, which I think, again, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Alright, let me turn this up, because I want to hear some craziness here. New characters, okay, yeah, so, yeah, like, I can't wait. I mean, I've been waiting 9 hours. I've been sleeping through half of the day, but still, like, I need this. Alright. I think, is this a new OST? I think so. Golden Frieza, I kind of predicted that. Yo, this OST is crazy. Why are we seeing Gogeta? No shot, bro. They're making... This is crazy. This is some fucking craziness right here. Golden Frieza and Gogeta. Yo. The way they designed Frieza is kind of crazy. Gogeta with the pose is so sick. They're fixing the animation, not fixing. Come on, y'all. Bro was doing a Naruto ass run. This is crazy. Woohoo! Look at my boy looking so clean right here. True Valley plus Awaken. Okay, what? Okay, so this must be the active for Frieza. Bro is turning up. Okay, Gogeta, what you got for me? Super Saiyan? Oh, looking sexy. Is this just an active super? Because that's kind of crazy. With the dimension break, show us a... Oh, I was gonna wait for a Chaos Queen. This art's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I really fuck with this art. This is actually pretty sick. This is so weird. Why are we getting this combination? What is Dokkan doing? Golden Week got hoed for this. Think about that. Golden Week Celebration was going through it for this. No way, dude. I thought there was a chance we may get a tag character. I did not think Frieza and Gogeta were gonna be the tag character. I guess it makes sense feeling the heat because like the lava and everything on Earth at the time. But that is so crazy. Okay. I don't know what to say about this. Part 1, yeah. So we're probably gonna have a Carnival. Part 2, Golden Frieza starting off. That SSR art is kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. T-War is... the T-War art is kind of like, okay. Stirred Battle Instincts. Pretty dope name. The face on Frieza is so maniacal. What the hell? And then Gogeta, of course. Why does Frieza look like he's gonna just death beam from the side, bro? That's crazy. This is some very fire art. Very fire. And I guess, to be fair, that golden metal teaser image makes sense now because you have Golden Frieza, Gold Warrior, if you will, Super Saiyan Gogeta for that active. I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I mean the animations are, or not the animations, the illustrations look crazy. I think they're gonna show us the animations in just a sec, but from what I saw, like, those animations look so sexy. I ain't gonna cap. Some of it may look a bit wonky. I still think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta from GDC has probably the best animations, but this is pretty damn good. This is really freaking good. Okay, let me just skip ahead here because these guys are kind of yapping a bit, and while I do appreciate a good yap every now and then, I do want to see a bit more of the animation stuff. Oh, okay, they're doing abilities first. Okay. Wait, are we not seeing the animations first? Okay, so Frieza's abilities. Are we gonna see the typing? I think. Oh, in-game animation. Okay, my bad. Dope OST. Psychokinesis for the 12 key. Look at this man using the Force like a Jedi. Actually, Frieza's probably Sith. Let's be honest. Frieza's too evil to be a Jedi. He's a Sith, bro. 18 key right here. Okay, Death Beam. Okay, this is the thing. The animations look really clean, but they look too slow. Once you go in 2x speed, that's gonna look so much better. Oh, Gogeta's aura farming again, bro. Look at this, man. I keep saying it, you can't spell Gogeta without GOAT, and this guy keeps doing GOAT shit in Dokkan. Dokkan loves Gogeta. I mean, 10th anniversary Super Gogeta was insane. You know, GDC Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is insane. Animation-wise is even amazing, even more amazing. And then we have this Dragon Ball Super Gogeta. Wait a minute. They have done every single Gogeta, now that I think about it, in Dokkan. They did, you know, Super Gogeta from Fusion Reborn. They did GT. They've done Dragon Ball Super. They're going crazy for this. Yo, the category. Okay, time out. Let's look at the categories. Extreme Tech. I mean, let's let them talk about this. Actually, no, wait. Let me pause this. I was gonna let them talk, but I have to pause it because they're just gonna take too long with the whole stuff. Categories: movie bosses, movie heroes, because they're on both sides of it. That's crazy, actually. A character who fits on both is insane. Transformation boost, gifted warriors, inhuman deeds, full power, wicked bloodline, Dragon Ball seekers, terrifying covers, target Goku, revenge, space driving warriors, mastered evolution, sworn enemies, super bosses. Wow, that's really great for Rose too. Successors: Fusion, Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, Powerful Comeback, Time Limit, Accelerated Battle, Fused Fighters, Superheroes, and Earth Protecting Heroes. Wow, this is really, really crazy. So, this unit, Frieza's an Earth Protecting Hero character. Let's talk about it. He's an Earth Protecting Hero, he's a superhero, Gogeta's a super boss, Gogeta's a movie boss, Frieza's a movie hero. This is insane what they can do with this whole kind of setup here. This is actually ridiculous. This is insanely stupid. How many categories is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 2, 4, 6, 8. I can't count. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, I think. 25 categories, if I'm not mistaken. That's insane. 25 categories is really insane. And also, categories of all over different kinds. You got some great categories like super, movie heroes and stuff. What is this lead? Movie boss and movie heroes with the, oh my god, an extra buff to transformation boost, gifted warriors, or inhuman deeds? This is stupid. This is actually a dumb lead. He's able to bring together the best of movie bosses and the best of movie heroes together into one team. Greatly raise attack for 1 turn with the 12 key, cause colossal damage, lower attack and defense, okay? 18 key, greatly raise attack for 1 turn, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. I had to pause it because I think he's gonna fish here. Raise allies' attack by 50% for 1 turn other than himself. So he's providing support to allies. Really amazing stuff right here. Honestly, no stacking though, so I'm curious to see how this unit is gonna look right here. But the support, I didn't expect support from Frieza of all things. I didn't expect that. So that's actually a pretty nice plus right there. And the debuffing is nice when you can do it. Okay, passive skill. Let me go ahead and pull this up a bit bigger here. So passive skill, golden power, 250% to stats, additional key plus 2 per key score obtained. Damage reduction rate 70% right there. So wow, that's actually wait, 70% damage reduction just flat out is insane. For the first 5 turns, guards all attacks, starting from turn 6 from the character's entry. Great chance to guard, which is a 70% chance. When there is 4 or more extreme class allies on the team, or when there's another movie heroes or movie boss ally on the same turn, launch additional super. Every attack received, increase attack by 150%, and chance of performing a crit increase by 10% within the turn. Whenever a guard is activated, defense plus 20% up to 100%. When 3 or more superclass allies are on the team starting from turn 3 from the character's entry or starting from turn 5 from the start of battle, changes orbs 1 time from AGL and STR to Tech Orbs, and randomly changes physical or in key spheres to Rainbow Orbs and meets up with Gogeta and can perform the irreversible exchange. What the fuck is this? This is actually freaking stupid. This right here, this clause with the 70% damage reduction and the guard. This is what Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta should have had during Part EX for the 10th anniversary. This is it right here. This alone is what Vegeta was missing. They've given him guard. They've given him insane amount of damage reduction, like the OG AGL Golden Frieza. That level of damage reduction plus guard, plus a great chance to guard afterwards. So even if you lose the guard, technically you still have a chance to get it. And then he's launching additional supers, which is great for debuffing, of course, and boosting his attack for the turn and everything. But this is what's really nasty. So with the guard activating, he's boosting his defense. Here, he's basically like, he's like Beast Gohan or like Super Vegeta, where you want him in slot 1 because every attack he's receiving, he's boosting his attack by a giga stupid fuck amount just for the turn. And then the next turn he'll reset. But still, that's so strong what that can be. This is actually stupid. And wow, and then he's got orb changing just for like a turn. This is so weird. This is such a weird, not a weird kit, this is such a badass kit. This is lit. This is really cool, and I like the fact that they're kind of saying like, hey, you can do extreme class comps, super class comps, but ideally, you're running a mix here. You're running movie heroes, movie bosses together, and that will make Frieza reach his peak, because you're getting this condition met, but also with a bunch of movie hero characters, you're going to be able to get Gogeta earlier. He definitely withstood Broly's, if I remember, someone let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Broly beat Frieza's ass for about an hour, at least 30 minutes, but I'm pretty sure like an hour, because you had Veku and then you had like skinny Gogeta. Yeah, this is really wild. Tech type character, so built-in crit, but he's got built-in guard, built-in damage reduction, no dodge, but he doesn't really need it because he's got the other defensive mechanics. This is really nice. Okay, let's keep going. Next up should be Gogeta. Yeah, so let's see how Gogeta is gonna look right here. Gogeta's gotta be fire, right? Oh, that's pretty fire, I ain't gonna lie. 12 key, okay. Meteor attack, let's see what we got here. Just like the 5th anniversary. Again, this is kind of slow, but at 2 times speed, I think this is gonna look really good. Oh, I love that. I love how they do that kind of whole frame by frame look right there. That's pretty nice. What is this 18 key? What is that shot? Wow, Gogeta's doing the most, bro. Gogeta's doing the most. Only, do they not have actives? They should have actives, right? We didn't see Frieza does have an active, right? Wait, I thought Frieza has an active, no? Or am I tripping? So Gogeta has 12 and 18 key. They didn't show an active. Do these guys not have actives? Because that would be weird. I mean, that's not a bad thing, I guess, like as long as the rest of the character is good. What's Gogeta gonna do? Because he can show up turn 3 to turn 5, right? So greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause colossal damage. 18 key, massively raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause mega colossal damage, and raise allies' defense by 50% for 1 turn other than himself. So he's like a defensive support character. Interesting. I wonder if Gogeta is going to be a more support kind of character, because Golden Frieza was like a slot 1 character. Gogeta, like, what role is he going to fit, I wonder? Can do the exchange with Frieza, okay. Key plus 6, attack and defense 250%, additional key plus 1 per key sphere obtained. Attacks are effective against all types, okay. High chance to dodge, right, so 50% chance to dodge. With a key sphere obtained, for 1 time only, fully recovers HP, just a free sense of being, okay. With 3 or more superclass allies on the team, or when there's another movie heroes or movie boss ally in the same turn, damage reduction rate increases by 40%. When attacking with 20 or more key, 200% to attack and defense, 70% chance to do a crit. With the active or with 24 key, attack plus 150% and performs a guaranteed crit. For every key sphere obtained, chance of evading increases by 5% indefinitely, and then attack plus 10% and all allies' defense increase by 10% other than himself when attacking. For every 5 key spheres, he's launching additional super. This guy is a dodge character like crazy. This guy's actually stupid. If you pair Gogeta, okay, here's the thing. Golden Frieza is like this slot 1 tank. You put him in slot 1, he takes those attacks, does crazy damage, right? With Gogeta, he's got the dodge, right? But also he has a bit of damage reduction. It doesn't look like he's meant to be a slot 1 character. You can make him work there because of the dodge, but ideally he's probably going to be slot 2, slot 3. But the thing is, with Gogeta, right? Here's the thing. With Gogeta, if you pair him with another character or 2 characters who just do a bunch of orb changing, he could get a bunch of keys first. It doesn't matter if it's tech type orbs or whatever. He can boost his dodge chance by crazy 50% chance right there. With 10 key spheres, unless my math is wrong, within the turn, he's gonna have guaranteed dodge. So you could just put him with an orb changer and this guy could basically just dodge forever. if I'm not mistaken. Like, this guy could be stupid. The only thing stopping this guy with dodging everything is fights that, you know, nullify dodge, and that's it. This guy's, this unit is stupid. What the fuck is this? This is ridiculous, guys. Pardon my language, because I don't usually swear on vids too much, but this guy's, wait, they mentioned it, no? His chance can possibly reach 100%. This man can dodge better than potentially MUI Goku. This is ridiculous, guys. 20 or more key. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy stuff right here. He does have an active, which is dope. They didn't mention Frieza's active, I don't think. Include him on a team with characters who have key sphere changing. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. You gotta run orb changes with this guy, so just so he can cook. Just so he can cook. Alright, I mean, we still got more. We got the actives, right? So let's see what the actives can do. Yeah, so they both have actives. Okay, so this is the active for Frieza. Fire. OSC is kind of going, but it's hard to hear for a bit. Okay, so it's just a basic... It's gonna have a bunch of effects, though. Yo, this OST for Gogeta, I already know it's hidden. Okay, Kamehameha onto Dimensional Break. Do we get a KO screen? No, we don't. We may have a KO screen, but it doesn't look like it. Wow. Okay, so that's very interesting. So... Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, that's valid. Frieza didn't really have a crazy attack he did. For Gogeta, they did the Kamehameha. You know, it's fine. I think the actives could be better, but at the same time, they're fine. They kind of remind me of like Go Frieza, I guess, in a sense, which is maybe a negative thing to say, but I think it's fine. You know, the animations look fine to me. I still think, I'm not gonna lie, overall, I think AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta still has the best animations of all time this year, but these animations are really cool, for sure. Oh, wait a minute, this guy is actually like, wow. So he Ki plus 24, defense plus 400%, and directs all attacks towards him for one turn. He's a taunt character, can be activated when there are 4 or more extreme class allies on the team, before or after the exchange. He can do a turn 1. He can do a turn 1 or turn 99. It doesn't matter as long as you have 4 or more extreme class allies on the team. What is the team comp going to be with this guy? I don't know what the team comp is, because you can run 2 of this character, right? So that's 2 extreme. You need 2 other extreme class characters, and then probably the rest are like Gogeta. Raise attack by 540%, cause ultimate damage, defense plus 540%, and changes all keys for his attack orbs for one turn. Can be done when there are 3 or more superclass allies on the team. Once only, be it before or after reversible exchange. Why did it say before? Because you can't exchange, you can't do this until you exchange him, but... Wow, Frieza's active is really good too. You probably want to do Frieza's active more often than not, but both are really nice. Because Gogeta will just basically get a guaranteed turn of dodge. And Frieza, he's gonna have taunt. So that means like anytime like you want Frieza to do Giga Chad damage or whatever, like he'll just go stupid. This unit probably is number 1. Okay, so here's the thing. So now that I'm thinking about this more, it seems like the comp is going to be, you run double Frieza, right? You assume you pull Frieza, hopefully everyone pulls Frieza. You get Frieza, you run friend Frieza, then you get 2 extreme class allies on the team, 2 movie boss characters. Then your final 3 slots have to be super class characters, movie hero characters, and that's gonna be your team comp. So it's gonna be 4 movie boss characters, 3 movie hero characters. That's gonna be the comp, just so that you can balance things out, get the actives, get everything going there. That seems like the approach, but I'm curious to see how this is gonna work, because it's gonna be interesting for sure. This is very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really fucking with this. I really do love what this unit is. I love what they're bringing to the table. This is awesome. This is so cool. All right, next up, what do we have? The EZA, right? Yeah. So they say EZA singular, not plural. I wonder if we're only getting 1. No, characters. Okay. Who are we gonna get EZAs? Because there are a few characters who are due for a while. Okay, Omatsu, kick it off. AGL LR Golden Frieza can get his EZA. Interesting, so they're leaving the tag blues. I wonder if that's a symbol for something, an indicator, huh? Oh, they're introducing the abilities. Wow, okay, so let's see the EZA too. Resurrected Warriors and Planetary Destruction, key plus 4, HP attack and defense 170%, okay. So that's the EZA leader skill now. You know, pretty cool, you know, covering some nice categories, some niche categories, so I'm not mad at that. Super attack, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes cost of damage, lower attack and defense. 18 key, greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, causes my cost of damage. Okay, I gotta pause this because this is a lot of stuff here. Guards all attacks for the first turn automatically, defense plus 100% for 3 turns. One time infinitely, chance of performing a crit and damage reduction rate increased by 90%, and over time, both the crit chance and damage reduction rate decreased by 10% for every 2 turns that pass, no more than 60%. So they've elongated the time it takes for Frieza to lose his damage reduction, which is really helpful actually. 200% to stats, key plus 6. With 50% HP or more, 200% to stats, launch additional guaranteed super. For every super performed, key plus 1 up to 3, and defense plus 30% up to 150%. So basically you want to do 5 supers right here. For every attack that's received, key plus 1 up to 3, attack plus 30% up to 150%. So you want to take 5 attacks wherever you, it doesn't matter where, slot 1, slot 2, or slot 3, but you want to take 5 attacks. Starting from turn 3 from the battle, for 1 time only, attack plus 300% and performs a guaranteed crit when HP is 50% or less. Starting from turn 5 from the start of battle, attack and defense plus 100% when attacking as the 2nd or 3rd slot character. And starting from turn 7, attack and defense plus 100% when attacking as the 3rd slot character. So very interesting. So they make Frieza a bit better over time when you push him further and further off the rotation, which makes sense because I mean eventually Frieza loses the damage reduction. You don't want to keep him on rotation as much. But I do like how they kind of made this work. It's a lot of stats, it's a lot of damage reduction, but that's what Frieza has been all about. So I feel like this is fine. Like he may not be the best EZA, but I still think it's going to be fine overall. He still isn't active, I think, but I don't know if they, yeah, they don't do anything to the active, so it's whatever. All right, now we get the Dragon Stones. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of, let me just kind of briefly speed this up, I guess, and let them kind of go as we kind of talk about this. So real quick, guys, I just turned them down so we could talk about this more. The Golden Frieza Gogeta character, that's crazy. Again, like, pardon my French or whatever, like, the language thing is, that is fucking stupid how crazy cool this character seems to be in terms of power. That character is ridiculously strong. You're talking about you're talking about Golden Frieza having Super Vegito's taunt and kit, basically, where he gets stronger with every attack he's taking, so the taunt is going to be stupid strong. And then Gogeta is like, he's just got a guaranteed dodge. He, not just in 1 turn, he can get guaranteed dodge in any turn that he shows up, provided he gets the key spheres, which you want key sphere changers with him. So yeah, I mean, this character seems so stupid. I think automatically they're probably going to be number 1. I still haven't even made my top 10 ranking vid for LRs. I'm really behind on stuff. I gotta do that too. But like, I will say, like, I thought, like, you know, the STR Blues were like top 1. Maybe you could say Gogeta still. I think this new character is going to be the best unit in the game, which is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. And now that I think about it, it kind of makes me sad that we didn't get Daimo or, you know, Namek, because now that I think about how crazy this character is, it would have been cool if Namek got something this powerful. But I am still happy that we're holding off on Namek. Hopefully they will hold out till the 11th anniversary. If we could get Namek for the 11th anniversary, I'll be stoked. But yeah, I mean, you know, this character looks so cool. The EZA is interesting. I am kind of curious to see. I'm curious to see if we're going to be getting the EZA for the physical Golden Frieza from 2020, or the EZA for the tag, or not the tag, but the exchange Super Saiyan Blues from the Resurrection of F movie, because they did the counterpart EZA, right? So, you know, I'm kind of curious to see what's going to be happening here. Let me just go ahead and skip through here. Maybe there's some other stuff going on. Geez, they're really doing this challenge for quite a while here. What is this? Gift campaign celebrating the 10th anniversary. Okay, what we got here? Soon. Okay, so it'll be happening soon. A special campaign. 100 people worldwide will get Dragon Stones. The campaign will be every month from September until the 11th anniversary, which is going to be end of July, or end of January, excuse me. So, okay, straightforward. We should be getting the limited time buffs too soon, are we? Because last year we had that happen. I hope we're going to have it this time too, where we get the limited time buffs for characters going up to the 11th anniversary. We'll be holding a Dokkan Battle public live broadcast in Japan. That's actually really sick. Community Fest 2025. Okay, you know what? I like it. I like it. Given the production value on okay, yeah, that's really sick. Actually, inviting users. You know, it's gonna be the big YouTubers. The big YouTubers are gonna be there. Listen. You know, all the big dogs. They're gonna be showing up there. I'm excited for that though. I'm happy for it. Twice in 2025. Okay. and regularly. So I guess it'll be happening for the foreseeable future, which is cool because I mean Dokkan's got the money, you know, they can definitely do some crazy stuff with production value as they've done already. What else do we have here? They're just explaining stuff. There's still more information here. New battle system. I saw that, right? Okay. What is going on here? A new battle system. What do we have here? Content where you can play with a new battle system. Do we even know what this is? It's probably going to show up during the 11th anniversary. Preparing to allow users to play beta in... Okay. Okay, further incentivization for that. I get that. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. A new battle system. Are we going to get Dokkan PvP finally? No way we get Million Arena to come back, guys. No way we get Million Arena. The progress as appropriate when... Okay, so it's not close to finished yet because they don't have any information they want to share for us. Which is fine. I mean, I'd rather they do it right, but interesting. More information. Geez, what more... The latest information on the web store. Okay, so yeah, the guys, I mean, if you're someone who buys Dragonstones, the web store is great for that stuff. 10 Dragonstones free. So there you go. I mean, definitely go get those free Dragonstones. But yeah, yeah, it looks like they're wrapping up everything. So yeah, there you go. So wow, that is crazy. I mean, I already know this vid is going to be like near an hour long just for me reacting to this. But this is really crazy what they've done so far. Again, we have no data download, no information for the new content stuff in game. But from what we saw, like the content, I'm so excited for the red zone and everything. The biggest thing is we need to understand that this character right here, this Frieza right here, this unit is so dumb. This unit is so freaking stupid and so strong. The banner itself is probably not going to be nearly as good as the GDC banners because remember the GDC banners, they featured anniversary characters, other premiere characters. This banner is probably not going to be as good, but I won't be surprised if we see some other pretty cool characters like Golden Week characters from earlier this year, maybe, you know, the Sand Day Goku and stuff. You know, if we see some other characters like that, I won't be surprised if they're on this banner because you need some premiere characters alongside these guys. But, you know, just for them alone, I mean, I need to see the banner, but I think from a, like, just a should you summon perspective, these characters are alone, this unit alone is worth it. For me, this unit alone is enough. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. And obviously they are a Dokkan Fest LR, so this is part 1. Part 2, we're probably going to see a Carnival LR. And if we're seeing Frieza here, I wonder what we're going to be seeing for part 2, because part 2 could be, it's too early to tell, but part 2 could be either something Goku related, you know, Goku or Vegeta, or it could be cooler, you know, something related to Frieza and the family there. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm very excited for this, but in any case, that's gonna be where I wrap up the vid. I mean, I've seen too much. My brain is exploding, guys. Let me know again in the comments down below. What do you guys think about everything that we've been seeing right here? Because this is really special stuff right here. Again, if you guys enjoyed the vid, drop a like down below, show your support, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, stay blessed. I'm so excited for this campaign. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. I want to go ahead and get an ice pack right now.